Hello again. We're still in our interim kitchen stadium in Leland, Michigan. Be here for a little bit longer. Today we're going to do a little baking. I will say right up top, I'm not a baker. I'm a chef. I'm someone who likes to cook and be creative. Baking is a science, and the measurements are exact for reasons. So I'm going to do the best I can to try to follow directions, which I'm not very good at. So today we're going to be making some blueberry pie bars. I've made this several times, and it's very easy to put together. Just a few simple ingredients. But you better like butter, sugar, and flour, because that's pretty much, and blueberries. Got a bunch of fresh blueberries here. And it just kind of comes together. There's three parts of it. There's the topping, there's the filling, and then there's the blueberry label. So we're going to get started on making the crust and the crumble topping. One of the first things you want to do is line an 8x8 pan with aluminum foil. It won't help the cooking, but it will help the cleanup. So we've got a half a cup of butter melted. We'll put that in the bowl. All right. Then we're going to add our sugars. So we have a half cup of regular granulated sugar. Put that in. And then we've got a quarter cup of light brown sugar. Put that in. And we're going to whisk it and kind of get everything to kind of meld together. And we've done that. And then we're going to put in our flour. This is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Put that in. And then we're going to put in a little bit of salt. Put that in. And then we're going to stir this. Got to mix it. That's pretty good. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is a quarter cup. You take 3 of these. We want 3/4 of a cup. So it's 1, 2, 3. And that 3/4 of a cup is going to end up being the topping at the end. So now we're going to put together our crust in the pan. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to press it down. And once this is flattened, we'll go on to the second part. All right, so now we're moving on to the second step, which is making the filling. So the first thing we're doing is we're going to crack an egg in there. And now we're going to add half a cup of either Greek yogurt or sour cream. I'm using sour cream just because I like it. All right, put that in. All right. And then we're adding 1/3 of a cup of regular sugar. Put that in. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. All right. We're going to whisk that, and then we're going to add in some flour. Get the eggs, the sour cream, nice foamy consistency. And then we're going to add, this is about 1 tablespoon of regular all-purpose flour. Alrighty, so we pull our crust over, and we're going to just pour this in. Alrighty. And we'll be back in just a minute with making the blueberry filling and then topping it, and then we'll put it in the oven. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is get our blueberry layer together. So what we're going to do is put 1/3 of a cup of regular sugar in the bowl. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just squeeze that right in. Lemon is it's very noticeable in this dish, so you don't need to scrimp on it at all. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. This gets into the measuring part. I'm going to add the blueberries in. This is a great dish. Alright, so we're going to pour the blueberries in. Alright. And we're going to, the topping that we saved at the beginning, we're going to put this on top. Just kind of sprinkle it on. It has the same consistency as the crust, and we've preheated our oven to 375 degrees. And then we're going to put that in, and it's going to cook for about an hour. All right, we're going to put it in our preheated 375 degree oven. This will be a great dessert for 4th of July. Put it right in. Set our timer and for 1 hour, and then we're going to sit back and relax and wait for the results. All right, we're just about ready to take the blueberry pie bars out of the oven. Just under a minute to go. We're going to pull them out, but one of the things that you have to do with this dish, and a lot of baking dishes, is you have to let it cool. So we're going to let it cool for an hour and a half before slicing. So if you try to slice it before it's cooled and congealed, it can get really messy and just kind of fall apart. So you want to let everything kind of settle, and that's what we're going to do here. We'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. All right, well there we go. That's an hour, excuse me. Clear. Pull it out. And you'll see, really looks good. The blueberries melted, all the butter and sour cream and flour and sugar. Yum, yum. So we're going to let this rest for about an hour and a half. We'll cut into it, get the bars ready, and we'll see you again soon. All right, so it's been maybe 90 minutes or so, sufficiently cooled. Still a little warm, but it is definitely easy to cut right now. So I'm going to show you why we use aluminum foil. We're just going to lift this right out, put it on there, and the pan is basically clean. We're going to have to do a little bit of work on it, but we don't have that much cleanup. So peel this back a little bit. We're going to cut in get 4 slices out of this, I believe. 1. Just get a little piece right here, and see that? Nice. Lots of blueberries in there. Yum, yum, yum. And then once you've cut them and put them on a plate for serving, just throw the aluminum foil away. So I hope you've enjoyed this foray into baking on Cooking Secrets for Men. Please like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you again soon with another fun recipe. Thanks.